Alright. What's down with you? This your Rama Shot of Menace. And I want to welcome y'all back to BBS, Bayatham Broadcast Services. Before I go any further, I'm going to give all praise to the Most High. All praises, all credits, all acclamations is exclusive to the Father of Yahushai, pre- and post-incarnate with flesh, and the Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I want to do a short video about, once again, the Hispanic thing, because what I'm noticing is a lot of Hispanics who aren't Israelites, but who wants to be Israelites, by biologically speaking, they have a tendency when somebody like me come along, cause I saw some comments on FOP's board about me and about these brothers and about any brother who teaches that the Israelites, the Hispanics are Israelites. All we keep seeing is, you're Ham, you're a Hamite. Look at your features. You're a Hamite. You're a Canaanite. And I'm like, man, is that the best scholastic academic rebuttal, man, you can give me? You see what I'm saying? You're a Hamite. Wow. I mean, wow, the preeminence of that rebuttal. You understand? And I'm not trying to be funny at all, because this is freaking serious. You understand? And then you got this cat named, who looks like somebody named Ibrahim bin Abdullah from Ancient Watchmen, because he has striking Arabic phenotypical features. Now, he's calling black people, he's calling Hebrew Israelites Canaanites. Alright? Now, let me break down Canaanite. Alright? And what I'm going to do is I might put in the caption of this video to show you how ignorant y'all sound when y'all say some stuff like that. First of all, a Canaanite can apply to anybody racially. From what I studied, there's 4 definitions of a Canaanite. The first definition of a Canaanite is very transparent. It's referring to the biological descendant of Ham. You understand? Or Ham, which is how you pronounce Ham in Hebrew, which is how you get the name Kemet. Or like what's the brother name? Taj Tariq Bey, who's like a master teacher of the Morris Science Temple of America community. He said the proper way to say it is Kamat, true. That's how you're supposed to say it in the Paleo Hebrew. Now, you have them. You have the descendants of Ham, who are the Canaanites. And I believe the definition means lowlands or low people. The second definition of a Canaanite is referring to a merchant or a trader. Not a trader as in treachery, but a trader is like a person who's in the business of trade, like gold, silver, you understand, things like that. Kind of like in the movie The Book of Eli. You understand? You had Denzel, you had other customers that say, hey, look, how much is for water? Now, they didn't have money, so they had some valuable entities like, boots that's worn, but boots that's not worn out, or something like that. Or maybe they have a clean handkerchief. You understand? That's trading. You heard me? So, matter of fact, I'll give you an even better example. Jean-Claude Van Damme in the movie Hard Target. Jean-Claude Van Damme in the movie Hard Target, man, he was a merchant. He was a merchant sailor. So by that particular context of the character, description of the character that he played in the movie, that would make him a Canaanite, even though he's an Edomite. The third definition of a Canaanite is referring to those who lives within the coast of Tyre and Sidon. Because when you go to the book of St. Matthew chapter 15, I believe, verse 21, it talks about how Christ, Yahushua, and the disciples went into the coast of Tyre and Zidon. To do what? To communicate with the Hebrew Israelites who dwelled in that land. And he happens to meet a woman that's said to be a Canaanite. Now this is where it gets controversial for many. I always thought, especially since I've started to become very, very learned in this truth, that this woman who was a Canaanite was actually an Israelite. Now some people, like I don't know why they keep insisting that this woman was a white woman. See what I'm saying? Because this is the same woman that spoke about in St. Mark chapter 7. Now the reason why I said she was a Greek, because she was a Hellenist. You dig? So this woman, in my studies, the woman of Canaan, this was a Hebrew Israelite woman who happened to live in the Canaanite territory. Because remember, Christ went to the Canaanite territory to talk to who? The Hebrew Israelites. Because he says, I ain't got much time, because he says in Matthew chapter 10 that go not to where the Gentile, nor to where the Samaritan, but go ye rather unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Wherever the Israelites was at, where the Israelites was scattered abroad, like it says in St. James chapter 1 verse 1, that's where the Israelites went to. Then, the fourth definition of a Canaanite, and I remember a brother from We Got Next camp brought this up back in 2013 or 14, and I believe the Greek word for it is kanaio, something like that. I'm gonna put either put it under the video or in the video, the caption in the video, and that definition of a Canaanite is referring to who? Is referring to a zealot, a person who has a profound passion about something. Simon was a Canaanite not because he was a Hamite by birth. He was a Canaanite because in that context, man, he had a zeal for the Most High, but according to knowledge. Remember, Paul spoke in the book of Romans chapter 10, verse 1, that there are those who do have a zeal for the Most High, but not according to knowledge. You have zealots, man, but the absence of wisdom. The wisdom is not the defense, like it says in Ecclesiastes. You see what I'm saying? It's not the defense. They lack the defense. All right? Remember, how do you acquire knowledge? You fear the Most High. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7. So Simon was a Canaanite, but according to knowledge, because he feared the Most High. He was a Hebrew Israelite still, but he was only called a Canaanite in that context. So Ibrahim bin Abdullah and all you other fake Israelites, quit in ignorance calling us Canaanites and trying to say that we're Hamites, because y'all have no scholastic prowess, no scholastic proficiency to successfully rebut us. All right? So for that, man, say shalom, peace. You heard?